The Richest Man in Babylon, often referred to as the Financial Freedom Bible, is a must-read for anyone on the journey to financial freedom. First published in 1926, this book contains a wealth of information on making wealth, keeping it safe, and making it grow. Borrowed from Babylon, which became the richest city in ancient times, the teachings are sure to impact your life. Amazingly, the lessons are so relevant today, even though the author wrote the book over a century ago. Below, we discuss 10 of these lessons. But before then, if you are new here, welcome to Income Creatives. Subscribe to this channel to continue receiving great videos like this one. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get informed every time I publish a new video. Also, be sure to check out your gift in the description below. You'll find excellent free resources that will change your life from good to the life you deserve. According to the Arcad, the lead character in this book, the teachings here had been tried and tested for over 6,000 years, and throughout that period, they had worked every time. Curious to learn these age-old teachings and see how you apply them in your life? Join me as we go over these 10 lessons from this invaluable classic. Number 1. Save a portion of your earnings. Arcad argues that anyone with a source of income should save a portion of their income. He recommends 10% of net income, but if you can put aside a higher percentage, that's even better. Money for saving should be put aside the first time money hits your account. Arcad refers to this as paying yourself first. If you think about most of us who live paycheck to paycheck, we spend on everything else but ourselves. Sure, rent, school fees, and other bills have to be paid, but imagine how life could change if you could put aside 10% of your money before you paid the landlord and the school first. Most likely, you wouldn't even notice the deficit, and if you do, you'll manage your budget by making a few adjustments. Starting a culture of saving is often the hard part. However, as you watch your savings grow, you will be more willing to make a few sacrifices and see them increase. Number 2. Differentiate basic needs and desires. Is that Mercedes a need or a desire? What about that weekly visit to the bar with the boys? Most of us are spending too much on our desires while putting nothing in our savings nest. If you think you have no money to save, look at your expenses and only focus on the basic needs. A treat now and then isn't bad, but there is no point in spending on desires and struggling to meet your basic needs. Number 3. Make your money work for you. See those savings that you're putting away? How about making them work for you? Put your savings where they can earn you money as you sleep. These opportunities include government bills, bonds, shares, and money market funds. Your savings can be likened to a goose that lays golden eggs for you. If you invest them well, you will enjoy compound interest that will see you grow more than you would have thought possible in just a few years. When deciding where to invest and grow your money, take your time to investigate the options available. You may opt for short-term investment vehicles like money market funds that allow you to access your money whenever possible. You can also opt for long-term investments like government bonds. Number 4. Increase your ability to earn. You can increase your income by investing in yourself. Do you stand a chance to get a promotion at work if you advance your studies? Why not go back to school so that you can enjoy a higher income? Even doing a short course that makes you an expert in a certain field may be all you need to enjoy a higher income in some institutions. Increasing your ability to earn may also mean setting up a side business. You can choose to run the business in your free time or let someone else run it for you. With the right systems, a business can continue running smoothly even in your absence. When you increase your earnings, you also save more, invest more, and enjoy a more secure lifestyle. Set a goal to increase your earnings every year, even with just a little margin every month. You will be so surprised to see how much this adds up in just a few years. Number 5. Guard your money against loss. Losses are common, especially for those who are already in the world of business. However, there is a lot you can do to ensure that you don't lose it all following a calamity or a careless mistake. Start by listening to the wise who have been through the investment journey before. This can be anyone from a parent who has done a good job of growing wealth over the years to a good investment banker. A part of guarding your wealth is doing due diligence before investing your money. Avoid taking shortcuts that will lead you to scammers. Use the right investment vehicles. Sure, you may make a small loss here and there, but as long as you take your time to research and follow the advice of experts in the field, you will recover and grow your investment. Number 6. Ensure an income for the future. As you take care of the present, you also need to plan with the future in mind. A time will come that you no longer have the energy to work. What happens then? Do you have an assured income for these sunset years? If you plan your golden years well, retirement will be easy for you. Start by contributing to a pension scheme for retirement. Here, your savings will grow from compounded interest. Most governments offer a tax relief to those of you contributing to a pension. This means that you may not even feel the gap in your salary after deductions may remain the same. In most cases, pension savings are accessible even before retirement age in case you lose your job. You can also set up businesses that will continue giving you income after retirement and also keep you occupied. Just ensure that the business is profitable and growing steadily way before you retire. Number 7. Own your home. According to the Richest Man in Babylon book, you should make your dwelling a profitable investment. The author points out how many of us live in bad neighborhoods, poorly finished apartments, and uncomfortably small houses while paying huge rents for these dwellings. A family requires a comfortable home, and you need to focus on home ownership as soon as possible. Imagine relaxing on your well-done lawn, enjoying fruits from your garden. Isn't that fulfilling? While home ownership is quite a journey, many banks and lenders have made it easier for people to own homes. Banks provide mortgages for both salaried and self-employed people looking to own homes. Housing funds are also known to provide building loans to members, and the repayments are almost equal to their rent. Number 8. Pay off your debts. It is okay to borrow from lending institutions when you are growing your business, building, or undertaking any other large project. However, you must be dedicated to paying your debts on time to avoid huge penalties. When you pay off your loan, you stand a better chance of accessing even higher credit in your future. You will also sleep better at night without debtors calling you every day, threatening to repossess the assets you've worked so hard to acquire. Unnecessary borrowing is discouraged throughout the Richest Man in Babylon book. Borrow to increase your income, knowledge, or assets. Do not borrow to acquire liabilities or to spend on things that add no value to your life. Number 9. Learn to create and sustain wealth. It's not enough to be wealthy. You have to learn how to create and sustain wealth. What does this mean? Say you come from a well-off family. You are lucky enough to have solid investments in your name, thanks to your parents. You have to know how your parents created their wealth. If they received the same from their parents, learn how they have managed to grow up to the point that it's passed down generations. If you grew up poor, the chances are that you know very little about wealth creation. Most education systems don't make the situation any easier, since there is little, if any, emphasis on wealth. You have to take deliberate steps to study wealth creation and sustenance. Fortunately, the same rules followed by the Babylonians apply to date. Once you master them, you can regain your wealth even if you lose it all in an unfortunate event. Number 10. Be patient. Wealth is not built overnight. It takes time, dedication, and smart moves to become wealthy. Don't be in a rush to build wealth, as this will push you to make uninformed investment decisions. Instead, take time to learn, invest cautiously, and allow time for your investments to grow. In conclusion, these are some of the key lessons from The Richest Man in Babylon. You can learn more from this book, and I encourage you to pick it up and apply the teachings in your life. If reviews from readers are anything to go by, this book will change your life. Before you go, here is another excellent video for you: 5 sacrifices you need to make to escape poverty. Until next time, take care